Hi, welcome to the Scott Combs Voiceovers podcast. I'm Scott. Had a question pour in. How much money can a part-timer make doing voiceovers?
Macronutrients from the originations under one roof by river. Please stay on the line for the next rail.
I really should have thought about doing that as the first episode, because that's going to be the first question people ask, isn't it? The truth is, it varies a lot depending on what you're doing. Paul Praduk checked in, and his question was about how much a part-timer can make, and in what units is that measured. So I can tell you right now that basically at a beginner's level, you're looking at $50 per commercial, 30 or 60. You're going to price 15-second commercials at about $25. A 15-second or less tag, which is a little bit of voiceover that goes at the end of a commercial, will be priced at $15 to $20. And let's not get into the discussion about what the difference is between a 15-second tag and a 15-second commercial. Thank you very much. In any case, 30s and 60s will go for about $50. You get deeper into your career and you're doing them for $300 or more. And that's not atypical for local and regional stuff. And that works out pretty well. If you get into the upper echelons, you're going to, it's $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $5,000 more, depending on how much it's played and where. If it's on the internet and national TV, oh boy, you're raking in some residuals and some really good money from there. Part-time? Well, it kind of depends on which job you get, but this gives you an idea of kind of where you're going with, at least commercials. If you're doing a 2 to 3 minute video, that's what I used to call in the old days an industrial. 2 to 3 minute videos, $125, $150 starting out, maybe less, maybe $100, maybe $99 to get a job so that you can put it on your reel and say, I got paid to do this. Up to about $300, maybe a little more. And I do a bunch of this work, and this is great work to have. 2 to 3 minute industrial videos that work inside corporations or are part of a pitch for something else. That's awesome stuff. Great work, low pressure. It works out very nicely. I like doing those projects. Bulk time is another way of measuring how you get paid. And bulk time is about reading something at length for hours. And a lot of times you're talking about textbooks here, and I've done a bunch of textbook reads. What's happened in this part of the market is that there's downward pressure on textbook reading from the textbook publishers. They've decided that they have to make all of their textbooks available in audio for folks who have visual problems. And I don't disagree with them at all, but what they're saying is, well, this is an awful lot of work we have to get done. We want the price to go down. So what I'm seeing is a floor for bulk time is $75 an hour. That means a beginner is going to come in at $50 an hour. Okay, 50 to 75 in there. And my agent used to, if I would get booked for something like this, the agent would say, okay, it's bulk time, so it's $250 for the first hour and $125 after that. That's in the process of changing, and you kind of have to feel out the client to know exactly where that's going. Give me just a second here. This is for my friend Eric. Eric, thank you. He decided I should play a drinking game after he saw me sip some coffee during an episode. And he said, you could pick a word that you say, and every time you say that word, you take a sip. So today's word is anthropomorphism. Anthropomorphism never tasted so good. And that's two. I do like how this game is going. And that pretty much covers what you can make as a part-timer. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.